Style can help prevent breast cancer. Joining us this morning is nutritionist Sara Vance with the top 5 nutrients we can add into our diet right now to help us out with this. And the first one is going to be vitamin D, you say, right?
This one is huge. I mean, there's a lot of research around vitamin D and breast cancer, and what it's saying to us is we really want our levels between 40 and 60 ng per dl. And so we need to know our vitamin D levels, because you can have that number and then 6 or 7 months later be down below 20. So there's a ton of research. They say that 75% of breast cancers could be prevented just by putting your levels of vitamin D between 40 and 60 ng per dl.
Interesting. So what, these are just drops?
Yeah, you could, I mean, the best source is getting sun,
Yeah.
but you know, a lot of people don't want to get a lot of sun, so
Yeah.
you could just get like a vitamin D supplement. There are so many different kinds. This is kind of a cool one because one drop of this has 400 IU.
And what do? You just drop it in your food or in your shake?
You can just drop it in your mouth. I mean, there's chewable supplements. There's kind you can get in capsules, whatever you prefer.
Okay.
There's lots of different options for that.
Interesting.
Super important.
Next thing to add into our diet to help prevent breast cancer, magnesium.
Magnesium. This is so important for so many biochemical, over 300 biochemical processes in the body require magnesium. And it's starting to really emerge as a key player in breast cancer prevention. A study out of Sweden showed that the women who had higher blood levels of magnesium had 40% lower incidence of cancer. So,
Okay.
and one of the things that happens is, and you can find it in things like pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, I was wondering, that's
cashews.
what these are.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are sprouted pumpkin seeds. I love
So do they
these.
taste weird?
They're delicious.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wow, really
I
good.
love those. You put them in your salad, you know, whatever you want to do, just toss them into, I make soups with these. I'll just blend it into a soup.
Really?
You can get magnesium oil like topically sprayed on. You could take a supplement. I take magnesium before bed because it calms you down. So very important. And again, it's a very safe mineral. I just recommend avoiding the oxide form just
Yeah.
because it's poorly absorbed.
So is there like a special dose that you're supposed to have a day, or just like a handful of
You know,
pumpkin seeds or whatever
yeah,
you can incorporate?
you want to try and shoot for, you know, it varies from person to person because, you know, if you drink a couple drinks that deplete your magnesium. So
Okay.
you can actually, you know you've had too much if you end up getting loose stools. So you can kind of, they tell you to kind of back off if you get to that point. But, you know, most people can get up, you know, between like around 500 milligrams a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Next we have omega-3.
Super important. The thing that I love about all these approaches, and this is so true of omega-3s, is when you take a nutritional approach, it's holistic to the body. So, no, you know, in addition to benefiting our heart and our mood and our brain, we're preventing cancer when we're eating omega-3s. And omega-3s are very anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is really important to control if you want to prevent all diseases. But omega-3s have like 3 very key things when it comes to cancer prevention. One, it inhibits something called a COX-2 enzyme, which is something that causes breast cancer to become aggressive. Super important. It helps to normalize our BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes, which is very, very important. And
Yeah.
we know all about that.
Through Angelina Jolie's
Yeah,
effort.
exactly.
That's
So
all
it really has shown that it can do that. So you can get it in things like hemp hearts, chia seeds. These are vegetarian forms. I love sardines because sardines tend to be lower in mercury. You know, you can do a supplement, something like cod liver oil or fish oil, and you want to look for something that has a good amount of DHA and EPA.
Okay.
You could even take algae. This is algae supplement that has DHA in it. So again, really, really important. And studies show you want to do this long term.
Okay.
The effects of omega-3s really maximize like after you've been doing them for 10 years.
Cool. Next, turmeric.
Turmeric is one of those really cool ones. This is, again, super holistic as how it really affects your body. It's kind of sometimes called nature's Advil because it's so anti-inflammatory, and it has a really powerful antioxidant, so it's going to sweep up free radicals. Free radicals is part of what causes, you know, a cancer to develop. And so you could see the beautiful yellow color that turmeric is in things like curries and mustard. You can even buy these like turmeric drinks. This is a local superfood bar that puts turmeric in some of their juices, and you know, so you can even take pill forms. This is what's called curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric. And one of the things that they've found in studies that turmeric does is it blocks a molecule called rankle. And again, rankle is one of those molecules that causes breast cancer to get aggressive.
I want to talk about this last one right here. What is this?
These are Brazil nuts, which is the best food source of selenium. Selenium is it's a trace mineral, and what it does is it combines with proteins to create these things called selenoproteins. And it's, again, a very powerful antioxidant. It's very important for cancer prevention as well as thyroid health. And you can just take like 5 Brazil nuts a day and get your dose.
And get your dose right
Yeah.
there. And you made these little cookie treats right here,
They're
huh?
delicious. Yeah, you can just you know, do lots of different things, chop it up and put it in your salad.
Are they really good?
They're delicious.
And you just eat
yeah.
them just like freestyle?
Just eat them. Yeah, they've got almonds in them and coconut and raw cacao.
I'm
which is
up for anything. Hey, you're doing a cooking class in October. This is pretty cool.
am.
It's October 14th. It's a cooking class in Encinitas, cancer prevention. You're going to incorporate some of these things you've talked about here today into making
Yes.
some delicious meals, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Good stuff. You can get more information on that by going to our website, fox5sandiego.com. Click on that scene on top. Raul, if I bring you one, will you try it?
I'll try anything, maybe.
They're basically like raw cookies.
It's a health food cookie. Try it, okay?
Health food